everybody, welcome back to the workbench. So just doing a quick little bench update, finished project that I had going. This is the Alan Kulwicki Xerox number 7 Thunderbird, NASCAR Thunderbird. Bought this as a kit in a bag, so there was no box. It was a quick build, something just to take up time. Decent paint job, came out alright. Decals don't like me, but I was able to get them pretty much set okay. The red that I painted on the front and back didn't match the decal color. It was a trial and error. I tried a couple different reds and they both turned out the same. That's the Tamiya gloss red. I don't like the decals on the tires. Those didn't come out that good at all. But it's a shelf sitter. It's one of the NASCAR cars that I wanted to build. So there that is. Came out alright. Unfortunately, the kit came without one window. I guess that's what happens when you buy a kit that hasn't been inventoried and you take a chance on it. But can't complain too much. I enjoyed building it. The other one that I'm working on is, this one is for the Luox. Jason over there is hosting the Street Machine build. And this is the Corvette that I'm building for it. As you can tell, I had painted it. And unfortunately, that paint failed when I sprayed the clear over it, which is kind of common on my part. But I threw it in a strip. It took a purple bath. No, it took an alcohol bath actually. The tester's paint came off pretty easily. Reworked the body work, sanded it all down again. It's ready for paint. Unfortunately, here in South Dakota, the temperature is already up to 91 with humidity in the 70s, so I feel painting is a bad idea, even if it's primer right now. So that one's sitting on the side. The other one I've been working on at the same time is the Baldwin Motion Cobra drag car. The only thing I've gotten done on this one is to take off the mold lines that were pretty prominent on the fenders and sanded this down. It's pretty much ready for primer. I just have to wash these down and get the primer going on them. So the other thing I wanted to do was talk about Adam over at SoDak Model Cars, his question to the community about how you approach your model builds. Quick and dirty. I don't have an approach when I pick up a model. I usually have an idea in my head. It's not an artistic idea because I'm not really an artistic type of guy. I just pick it up, I looked at the box, see what the colors are they have on the body, and then I have an idea of what I want to do with it in my head. There are times when I have an idea, I start on it, and that idea changes. So that's probably 60% of my builds. If I'm not doing it box stock, like this Cobra here will be built as the box art is. It's the Baldwin Motion, so that's a straightforward build. The only additional stuff that I'll be doing to that one is like wiring the engine and stuff like that. I usually have an idea of color, paint type, and that changes sometimes, especially with this guy. My original idea was to spray it silver and then one of the Tamiya clear colors, yellow or orange was what I was going to go for. And then after the paint failed on me, I decided to change it, and I'm going to try something different on it now. So sometimes builds start out with ideas, sometimes builds continue with that idea, but not always do those builds finish with that idea. Like I have a 65 Mustang Fastback I'm building, or I'm going to build. It's going to be the model of my real car that I had that's on my shop cart. And I've been playing with colors. So these are the two colors that I've come up with. These are the same color, the same paint I should say, just painted. This one's on a white spoon, this one's on a primered spoon. So I have to try a different primer, maybe a lighter gray or a white primer, and go with this red here. This one's a little dark. The original color on that Mustang was candy strawberry, which is a Ford color. It's an original Ford color. So trying to match that one's going to be a little tough, but it's going to be one of these shades. This is a Createx paint and clear. And this one has actually the Badger Stynylrez gray primer on it, which is what I've been using a lot of. So that's my idea. It will come out red. I just don't know exactly which color red it'll be. Excuse me. So that's how my builds go. I have an idea. I look at the box art. I figure out a color that I want to do it. And if it's the same color when I finish, then that's great. If it's not the same color, that's great too. I always just hope that my paint jobs come out looking good, which they don't always do. I usually have to do, like this Corvette, a dump in the alcohol or the purple bath just to get it cleaned up and try again. So anyway, that's my answer to Adam's question for the community. I know it was a two-part question, but I just wanted to answer the first part of it. That's my idea on things. I just enjoy building models. I just have fun with it. I go with it. Before I used to stress when I was younger on how my models turned out. Now not so much. It's the journey that I enjoy. It's the working with my hands, since I no longer have a one-to-one Mustang to play with. So anyway, I just want to let everybody know what's going on. You guys have a great weekend. Monday I'm flying to Portland, Oregon to visit with my older son. I'll be there for a couple of weeks. The big deal for me is going to the IndyCar race next weekend. For both of us, it's going to be fun. We've never been to an IndyCar race before. So looking forward to enjoying that. And when I get back, hopefully the temperatures will be dropped and I'll be able to paint. Anyway, you guys have a great one. Have a great rest of your week. Stay healthy. Take care of yourselves. Be kind. And I will talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.